The front door slammed with a force that sent the framed wedding photo tilting on its nail. The glass spiderwebbed at the corner. I was gripping a dish towel so tightly my knuckles ached when she stepped inside. Cheeks pink from the October chill, eyes bright like she'd solved every problem we'd ever had. "Liam," she said, breathless, dropping her bag by the shoe rack. I was wrong to leave. "You're my soulmate." The words hit me like firewater, warm, sweet, and sharp all at once. 2 weeks ago, that same duffel had been packed. Her lips brushing my cheek in a goodbye I'd replayed every night since, staring at the empty side of the bed, haunted by arguments about late nights. Strange perfumes, the way she flinched whenever my phone buzzed. Now she stood before me, arms open, as if a simple return could undo everything. My fingers relaxed on the towel, letting it slip to the tile. Soulmate. I echoed, tasting it like a word from a language I'd forgotten. "Funny, Jake said the same about you last month." Her smile flickered, just a fraction, but I saw it. The twitch of her left eye when she lied. Jake, her old college flame, the one whose hoodie I'd found in her gym bag last week. Faintly scented like the past. Mia's arms dropped. "Jake's history," she whispered. "History sends voice notes at 2 a.m. that make you cry." I said, my voice low, calm, but edged with storm. She opened her mouth, closed it. Tears pooled at the corners of her eyes, catching the hallway light. I fell hollow, ribs echoing every heartbeat. "It was a mistake," she admitted softly. "The break, it wasn't about you. I got scared. 10 years of mortgage, postponed baby talks. Jake was easy. Nostalgia. I thought one last meeting would close the door." The words lodged in my throat. I pictured them in that dimly lit airport hotel bar. Her laugh for someone else's jokes. His hand brushing her knee while I ate leftover lasagna alone. "How many doors did you open, Mia?" My voice cracked. She stepped closer, hands out like I was fragile. "I swear 10 minutes, that's all." "You threw us away for 10 minutes?" I pressed, palm against the cold granite counter. "No," she said, trembling. "I almost did, but then I came home, Liam. Doesn't that count?" I laughed, sharp and broken. "You came home because Denver was cold and his mattress smelled like cheap detergent. Don't dress it up as destiny." Her face crumpled. She reached for me. I flinched, knocking the coffee mug off the counter. Brown liquid and shards spread across the tile, both of us frozen in shock. Upstairs, the bedroom clock ticked loud, a cruel metronome. "I deleted his number," she whispered. "Blocked him everywhere. I'll give you my phone, passwords, anything." "Trust isn't a login," I said. Silence hung, thick as the steam from the spilled coffee. She sank to the floor among the shards, hugging herself, wedding ring catching the light. I watched the woman I once carried over door frames rock like a child. Part of me wanted to kneel and gather the pieces, but another part stayed rooted, the part that had rehearsed this moment in lonely, dark hours. "I love you," she whispered to the tiles. "I'm terrified, disgusting, and I love you so much. That's why I ran. I was scared of ruining the best thing I've ever had." "You already did," I said, my chest cracking under the weight of 10 years. Inside jokes, burned dinners, late-night confessions, now reduced to fragments on the kitchen floor. Outside, the neighbor's sprinkler hissed obliviously. I thought of the life we'd imagined. Kids with her eyes, a dog, chewing slippers, a quiet beach in retirement. All of it balanced on this moment. "Tell me the truth," I said softly. "Everything. Then I'll decide if anything's left to save." She lifted her head, mascara streaked, but eyes steady. "Ask me anything." Every question I'd swallowed came spilling out. Dates, words, places, moments in the dark. When she confessed about almost not returning, about standing at the airport gate with a ticket and choosing me instead, my chest unclenched a fraction. Hours later, the coffee was a rust-colored stain on the tile. We hadn't moved. I didn't know if I could trust her again. "I know," she whispered, "but I'm here to earn it. One day, one truth at a time." I looked at her, the girl who stole fries, cried at commercials, promised forever in a courthouse hallway with a cheap ring. She was still there, beneath the wreckage. I extended a hand. She hesitated, then gripped it, cold and desperate. I pulled her up slowly, careful of the shards. We start with counseling, I said, and separate rooms until I can breathe without tasting them on you. She nodded, tears falling. Whatever you need. I let go before I was ready. She stayed in the kitchen. I climbed the stairs alone. In the bedroom, I straightened the crooked frame. The photo's crack split our smiles, but it held. Some breaks can be mended piece by jagged piece. Some cannot. Time would tell which ours was. For now, the house was quiet, except for the soft sweep of the broom downstairs. Mia cleaning up the mess we'd made.